So I figured I would show you how I store my makeup at uni. So this is not all of my makeup, this is just the makeup that I have in my student room with me, which is kind of not the best considering how much is here. This is not the bare necessities, this is excessive, but yeah, I have no excuse. Also, I'm going to be doing a more in-depth makeup collection kind of video series, so stay tuned for that, but I just thought I'd show you like an overview of how I store stuff. So just kind of overall, this is my chest of drawers, and I just threw this piece of material on top because I don't like this look. I don't like plain wood. I don't like the look of it. I just don't like it. I keep my makeup on this side. This is a cutlery holder, which I painted. I'll get into that later. These are just random pots that I've collected over the years. / taken from my mum. This was from my friend Sophie for my birthday, which is a nice little glass cabinet. Again, tray, don't know where it's from, don't know where it's from, don't know where it's from, don't know where it's from. And these are some flowers that are dying, which is sad. That one's quite alive, but these ones down here are kind of dying. An aloe plant, which is a little bit dusty. And this isn't really anything to do with makeup, but I just thought I'd show you. This is a candle from Etsy, and it's supposed to be scented. Like, they do these movie / TV show themed candles, and this one's supposed to be scented like Breakfast at Tiffany's, so I thought I'd give it a go, but nah, I'm not a huge fan. It's supposed to be like chocolate and coffee, but it doesn't smell as good as it sounds like it would smell. These are my lucky stones. I just put each of these in the palm of my hand, like one in each palm, and they just make me feel powerful. So that's that. This is my vintage wall hanging, which I got off Depop, and I love it. It's so nice and velvet, and I adore you. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And yeah, that's the general setup of my kind of makeup corner of my room. And if this feels like a weird angle, it feels like a weird angle for me as well. And you can see my shadow. Ooh, ooh. Okay, so let's start as we mean to begin on this side. This tray thingy is actually a cutlery tray drawer. I don't really know what they're called, like a sorter kind of thing. And I don't know if I did it or if my mum did it, but it's been painted white, but kind of like shabby chic style. So what you do is, this would have been like a plain wood, like exposed wood, and then you just take white paint, but you don't take too much on your brush, and you kind of do it quite roughly so you can still see sort of underneath a little bit. It's a little bit kind of like rustic, scruffy. I don't know what this is. Can you see that? It's like a red dot. It looks like liquid lipstick. Probably is liquid lipstick. But yeah, starting over here, this is the kind of the basic overall organisation of this. This is sort of base products, this section here, and then at the back sort of like palettes and eye stuff, and then more eye stuff here like mascaras, brows, lip balms, moisturisers, and then sort of deodorant, one hair care product, my makeup brushes, lip products, more lip products, and nail products. Shame to say I have got more makeup here, but it's down there just like in a makeup bag. But this is kind of like the current stuff I have, and then I sort of rotate things around, test things out. You know the drill. So this section here, as I say, is more kind of like base products. So at the front I've got the powder I'm using at the moment is the Bamboo Blur Powder by 100% Pure. This is a beauty blender, looking a little bit worse for wear. I also have the Miracle Complexion Sponge. Both of them are looking kind of grubby, but they work okay. A lot of my base products are very 100% pure heavy, so I've got their eye cream, their primer, their not moisturiser, what is this? Their Superfruits Healthy Foundation, which I'm in the shade Creme. I love this stuff, it's so good. And then my favourite concealer is this Essence one. I'm going to put all of these products down below if you're interested. Any blog posts I have relating to them if you're interested, and also if they are vegan or not if you're interested. Most of it is vegan, but some of it has beeswax in, like some of the mascaras, and some of my palettes have carmine in, but I'm trying to like wean them out as I go along. But yeah, anyway, also have this little contour kit from Sleek, which I love, use all the time. This is the SPF that I use day to day. It's by Josh Rosebrook, and it's really green and organic, and I really like this actually. It's slightly tinted but not majorly tinted. These are the other primers that I'm using. So this one is by Beauty Kitchen. It's okay, I don't love it, I don't hate it, but it's okay. This one by 100% Pure I love. It's like really illuminating and pretty. And then this one I'm just trying to use up. It's the Wonderblur by Body Shop. I'm not using Body Shop anymore, so yeah, this is like a silicone based, I think. It's got that kind of like silicone-y, oh, I can't be bothered. Don't you find it, actually I used to love these, but I've kind of grown to hate them. You know, they're like lift the flap ingredients lists. There we go. Yeah, it's like a silicone based primer, and it sort of just blurs the pores. It's like the Instablur, but more kind of like the mature version, so it's more of like a skincare product, whereas the Instablur, it's more of kind of like for oily skin, teenage skin, and I actually prefer the texture of this one. It's less kind of plasticky, so that's that, but again, not repurchasing. And then here, is this at the top? Yeah, this is my RMS Un Coverup, which I'm in the shade 11, and I've actually been using, don't judge me for the nail marks, but I've actually been using quite a lot and I actually really enjoy. I didn't like this at first because it's not great if you live in a cold climate, so over winter I don't know, it didn't work too well for me. It took a while to warm up on my hand for application, it didn't apply too well, but since it's been getting a little bit warmer in spring, that I really like. And then since we've moved on to this section, let's just do this section next if we come to focus. That's cool. So these other RMS little stacks are the Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Solar, the Living Luminizer, and an Essence single eyeshadow, my Alima Pure single eyeshadow, this Lush, okay, this Lush cream eyeshadow in the shade Sophisticated, a pencil sharpener. Then at the front we've got these brow products which I've got on the go. This is a tiny little Body Shop brow definer, the Anastasia Brow Wiz, Essence Make Me Brow, and the Gosh Brow Gel. And these are the products I've got on the go at the Mo. And then an excessive amount of mascara as well. These two are, oh god, I can't even hold this many. These two are green mascaras, so not actually green mascaras, but I mean like green beauty natural mascaras, that's what I mean. This is by Alima Pure, this one's at the top is by 100% Pure. Two Essence mascaras which I have been enjoying wearing. I prefer this false lashes one because it's a brush applicator. So that's those two. Pretty sure these have beeswax in though. And the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara that I'm just using up. Everybody knows Too Faced was acquired by Estee Lauder. I personally am no longer choosing to shop with them, so once this has run out I won't be using it anymore. I mean purchasing it anymore, which is a shame because I like this a lot. The only thing I didn't like about this was getting it off. I wasn't a big fan of. So that's that one. And then this one, I think I'm gonna talk about in an upcoming favourites video. It's by e.l.f. It's their mineral infused mascara and it's so good. I honestly, it lifts lashes without curling. Like that's just something that I didn't know I needed in my life, and yet I need in my life. And now it's in my life. I'm a happy chap. So that's that one. And that's vegan. I'm pretty sure all e.l.f. products are vegan, like the whole range, which is sick. And then moving on to this one, I've got lip balms. These two are by Hurraw. I've got a blog post on these saying how I'm not a massive fan of them, and yeah, probably wouldn't repurchase those two, but I'm using those up. Crazy Rumours, can't go wrong. This one is from Etsy and I really like the smell, and I really like this brand, I've talked about them before, but it just tingles my lips to the extent that it actually hurts, and it's the cinnamon in it, I think, that makes it so itchy and sore to wear on the lips. So not a massive fan, but it does smell really, really good. So yeah, that's that one. And then this one's by Green People, which was ridiculously expensive. I think this was about £6 and it's okay, but nothing really to write home about. Talked about that. This moisturiser is amazing. It's kind of like E45 cream. If you've ever tried E45, I'm pretty sure they're not cruelty free, I don't use them anymore, but it's just a very bland cream, if that makes any sense. Like it doesn't have any irritants to it at all, really hydrating, no perfume, no parabens. My deodorants, I've got a video on those if you're interested. The Bay Botanic serum and face cream, and what is this? The Josh Rosebrook Lift Hair Texture and Volume. Don't use it every day, but it's there if I do need it. Then at the back, palettes include this Nude by Nature one. I'll show you the inside. Got a whole video on this if you're interested. Open! That's what it looks like. But the Stila in the Garden palette, Stila very recently became cruelty free, and I had this already. I hadn't used it, so I was trying to sell it, but yeah, I never actually got around to selling it, and now they're cruelty free I thought might as well whip it out. It does have carmine in, I think it's like this shade here that's got carmine in, but got some pretty shades. Annoying that's not vegan, but what can we do? And then the Pretty Naked palette by 100% Pure, let's have that. Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, and the Essence All About Vintage palette, which I love. It is so good. Look at these shades, they're so nice. And then also in this section I just keep a little mist toner, which is nice and hydrating. Then, god, these videos take it out of you, don't they? And then adjacent to that, so I keep my sort of standing up products, vertical products. I don't know how to phrase it, but you know what I mean. I keep them in just kind of like random. I like the kind of mismatched look. Like overall, I like things that probably shouldn't go together, but I just have put them together. Do you know what I mean? For example, this is like a 1950s style little jug from a set. I absolutely love the print on it. And then behind that I keep my brushes in this old candle holder, and this I don't even know what this was, but just, I like the mismatched look. At the back, my brushes, I had a video on all of my makeup brushes, but I talked a lot about this brand called Jessup. At the time of making the video, I didn't 100% know where I stood on cruelty-free products, and I thought cruelty-free brushes for me were just synthetic brushes. But now I'm a bit more informed. I don't know where I stand with Jessup because they're not like a verified cruelty-free brand. So I think that video I deleted because I didn't want to like misinform anyone. But these are my brushes at the back. They're mostly Jessup. I won't repurchase these once I got my wear out of them, but I've said before I would rather use things. I think it's more wasteful to chuck everything out and then buy it all new than to just use things and gradually make them cruelty free. For me personally, I would like to go for like a certified cruelty free brand like Elf. Oh, I love this brush. This is the powder brush by Elf and it's so good. So I'd love to get some more Elf brushes, some more Bee Beauty brushes. These are by Superdrug and they're really nice. Oh, 100% pure. God, that would be amazing if I could, but they're custom charges. Oh, a little bit pricey for my liking, so I know it's not them, it's whoever, Borders, I don't know. So yeah, that's just a note on them, but that's how I keep them. And then, like I say, these are all my lip products. Oh, some eye products here as well. I've got some lip liners. These are Essence. This one's Barry M. Oh, this is a really nice lip liner, actually. It reminds me a lot of MAC's, I don't know, one of those Kylie Jenner shades, which generally I'm not a big fan of, but just the formula is so good. And then some Essence lip glosses, Lip Caramel by 100% Pure, Colourpop, Kat Von D, Barry M. Like I say, I'm going to go into like more detail in some other videos, so don't worry if I'm rushing through this, but I don't want to bore you, so. And then just some more kind of like lipsticks, 100% Pure, Body Shop, RMS. And that's pretty much it for this section. I've got perfumes over there. I should just show you my perfumes. I've already showed you these before, but this is the Vanilla Rooibos perfume oil by, oh god, oh, it's too many words. Vanilla Rooibos fudge, wait. I can do this. It's the Vanilla Rooibos perfume oil by Ravenscourt Apothecary. Bloody hell, let's try and say that 10 times fast. Anyway, yeah, that's that. This is the Eden perfume in the scent 67, which I'm running low on, so I might need to repurchase. And then this one here is an old vintage bottle with the Fairy Pants perfume in the scent Irish Cream. Just swashing around in there. So yeah, that's that. And then this here is more kind of like toiletry stuff that I just keep kind of tucked on a shelf. This little container is actually, I mean, it was metal and then again it was just painted white. If you just take white paint on a paintbrush, dry it off a little bit, you can also layer it. I think this one's got green underneath, like a coat of green paint, and then get your white paint, dry it off a bit, and then paint it all over, and it gives a cool little rustic look. So I don't know where this is from, but you can find these anywhere, like charity shops, I don't know, around. But yeah, I'll just take you through. I'll start with this one because this is not cruelty free and I just wanted to point it out. This is an electric toothbrush and it's by Oral-B, who, I don't know if they're owned by Braun or if this is in collaboration with Braun. I know it's not cruelty free, but I've had this for a few years, and again I thought I would just use it until it's no longer usable and then get rid of it, because I think it's more wasteful to just chuck something away for the sake of it. But I think when I'm done I might get a bamboo toothbrush because I've seen them going around and they do look really good, and I've read some good reviews. But if you've got a recommendation of a toothbrush that is more sustainable or a favourite bamboo toothbrush brand, then please let me know. The toothpaste I use is this one and I absolutely love it. It's by Optima. It's called that Aloe Dent Whitening Toothpaste and it's just really good. It tastes really nice, and I need to repurchase that actually. You can get that in Holland & Barrett. Then at the front I've got this makeup remover which is by B. I think it's pretty good. It's alright. Yeah, it's like an oil based, I think they're called, or like dual phase, I don't know. It's one where you shake up and then the two layers mix together when you use them on a cotton pad. And then my nail varnish remover is this one by Essence. It's like a, what do you call this? What do you call this? What do you call this? Like a pot nail varnish remover? It just says quick and easy sponge nail polish remover, and that is what it is. You just twizzle your finger in this little sponge bit. This is acetone free, which is pretty cool, and it works pretty well, so I've had that for a while. A face mist by Minimal Cosmetics. This is just rose water. My favourite post shave balm. I love this range by B. They're by Superdrug. This is obviously for men, but I don't care. I'll use it. I use anything. But in conjunction with their shaving cream, this is so good if you've got sensitive skin, which I definitely do. So if I just use a shower gel or like a shower cream or just soap or whatever and shave my legs, then my legs get really red. My whole body is just very sensitive, so I need to use like a shaving cream and a post-shave balm, and this is my favourite one I found to date. Even if I use a shower gel and then my legs are really irritated, I can go in with this and then not as irritated, if that makes any sense. It's just very calming, very nice. Recommend, always on a special deal. So then this is also by Superdrug. I mentioned this in my favourites video. It's nice, I like it. It's running out, so I picked up this one by Collab, which is by A Model Recommends, and again this is cruelty free and vegan, and it's nice. I mean, I try not to use dry shampoo because I find the more I use it, the more I have to use it, if that makes any sense. Also by Superdrug, this Naturally Radiant Brightening Day Cream, again talked about in my favourites video. Underneath that is just some pure shea butter or shea butter. But yeah, that's that. And then this is what I clean my brushes with. This is by Makeup Revolution. You put your fingers in there and then you get, let me get a makeup brush. Run some hot water, warm water, but not too hot because you don't want to melt the glue that's holding the bristles in place, and just add some soap or shampoo or whatever you use, and yeah, it works really well, I like. And then at the front here I've got some supplements and a moisturiser, also by the B range for men. My shampoo by Lush, which is this solid shampoo. Smells really good, very zesty, can't remember the name of it, but that's that. The container comes separate to the shampoo, but if you want to reduce your waste or become zero waste, then these little contraptions are really good, and they lather up really well, so that's that. Face mask I've really been enjoying using by Sukin. Another face mask I like. Some eye makeup remover pads that I don't really like. And then there's something else. Oh, this is my Moon Cup, which has been neglected. I tried it once, didn't go down so well, so I've just kind of been scarred. Not physically scarred, like mentally scarred, to use it again, but one day I will get back into that, hopefully soon, because it's a great idea, it's a great concept. Ooh, I forgot to talk about this. This is my coconut oil, this is the coconut oil I use, it's not mine, well it is mine. Anyway, this is the raw coconut oil by Optima. Hey, that's the same brand! Cool! Okay, I love this one because it's cold processed, which means, well, I basically think that means that it has more of the nutrients / goodness in it. But yeah, I've used this for so long and I'm just getting to the bottom, so highly recommend this version from this brand. And I use this to take my makeup off. I oil pull sometimes, which is where you splash coconut oil around your mouth. It's supposed to be good for your gums and teeth whitening effects, some people say, and just kind of like moisturising. I use it as an eye cream some days if I'm not going out. And yeah, I really like this brand, definitely will repurchase. So that gets a cheeky mention as well. And yeah, that is my kind of like toiletry section in my room. Good stuff. And that, my friends, is everything. I didn't really talk about my nail varnishes, but I'll probably do a video on them. They're just by 100% Pure and Barry M. And I've got this shade on today, the one at the front. I've got one today, which is called Acai Smoothie. I haven't done it very well, have I? Hope you guys have enjoyed me taking you through how I stole my makeup at uni, and I hope it was useful / interesting. I hope you have a good day, and I will see you very soon.